So, what am I talking about? Here's your two choices. Your two choices, number one, is to go to court and take care of your business with the lawyers and a judge. The second option is a team-based approach where you are trying to work out your differences with attorneys, mental health professionals. When people understand what these choices are, they're basically two types of individuals. There's parents who want to problem solve, and there's parents who want to have issues presented. And it's important to distinguish these two categories. Problem solvers want their problems solved, right? So if I have a problem, I have to look for solutions. And I'm going to look for solutions, and I want to look for guidance. And I'm going to ask people for help. I'm going to ask help. If there's an attorney who knows something, I'm going to ask. If there's a mental health professional, I'm going to ask. And these people are going to provide me enough direction and guidance so I can get where I need to be from point A to point B. If I'm a parent who thinks other than that, and there's nothing wrong with that, I'm a parent who looks at this as an issue. I want to get divorced. I want to get divorced because of this, that, and the other thing. And I need relief. So if I have an issue, I need to get an attorney and do what we call in the legal field an adversarial proceeding. I'm involved in an adversarial proceeding because I have an issue. Issues require facts. But not just any kind of facts, they require best facts. So I accumulate my best facts, my ex accumulates his best facts, and we go see a judge. And when we do that, we're going to ask a judge to make decisions for us. We're going to make decisions that are going to frame rights and duties to our children, division of assets, that sort of thing. So, two different kind of parents, two different kind of choices. Some parents just don't know they have a choice. So they blindly go see a family lawyer and don't understand truly what they're getting involved with until perhaps it's too late. And unfortunately, that's true for many parents because what are they told? They're told by mom and dad that the first thing they need to do is lawyer up, find an attorney, go fight for your rights, come back when it's over, we'll go out, we'll go to Chuck E. Cheese, we'll go to Whataburger, whatever, and celebrate your divorce. Stupid but true. So this is sort of our message to you. Number one, we want you to be an informed consumer. Number two, we want you to understand that you have choices. Number three, and the most important thing that you need to understand is the big picture walking in. And the big picture is this. 90% of you who take this approach that I'm going to go to the court and get my differences resolved through there are going to do two things. Number one, you're going to make your conflict worse because of the adversarial nature that you're getting yourself exposed to. Number two, you're going to settle your differences out of court. 90% of you will. 90%. So in our mind, it doesn't make sense for you to take the conflict approach. That would be our thought as part of our Kids First Parent Second initiative. Why? Number one, you've just created conflict and you haven't used the divorce as a transition period to work through your problems because that's truly what you have. It's a divorce. There's children. There's problems. You're not a litigant, which is what you're choosing when you go down this path of going down to the courthouse. So we always say litigant versus parent, what are you? And of course, when everything boils down, you're a parent. We want you to be the best parent that you can possibly be. And we want you to understand that if you use the divorce for what it should be, which is a transition period, work through your problems, you will offer yourself a better choice for a better divorce. Now, some of you are saying, Matt, why am I listening to you? I have my own life. I appreciate the feedback. I'm going to do my own thing. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. And this is where I'm going to tell you to stop. Because if you go down the road of going down to the courthouse and taking care of your business and creating more conflict because you're angry or whatever, all you're doing is you're creating conflict. And we're going to talk about. So, what am I talking about? Here's your two choices. Your two choices, number one, is to go to court and take care of your business with the lawyers and a judge. The second option is a team-based approach where you are trying to work out your differences with attorneys, mental health professionals. When people understand what these choices are, there are basically two types of individuals. There's parents who want to problem solve,